Was Meghan Markle's hatred for Prince Harry caught on camera last weekend at her friend's charity gala event? Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the Dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye. And oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this madness, shall we? Because was Meg's hatred for Hazza actually caught on camera last weekend when they both attended her friend's charity gala? Now, what the deuce is going on here? Well, as reported by the Daily Mail, they said that Megsy posted clips to her Instagram over the weekend from a, quote, moving afternoon, which saw Kelly McKee-Safen and her family remember young George, who died suddenly in 2022 at the age of 9 after contracting a viral illness. Now, this was all at the annual George Zafen tennis tournament, which is in support of the Alliance of Mums, a community which supports young mothers, co-founded by Kelly herself. Now, this was actually all part of the Archewell Foundation as well, because as you can see here, you've got Hazza, you've got Megsy, and they're posing, blah, 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 trying to pretend that their marriage is fine and they love each other. They really don't. This is one piece of evidence that is showing Meg's hatred for Hazza, and we're going to get into that in a moment. But notice right at the back here, yeah, Archewell Foundation is also on the board as well. The thing is, though, how can Hazza and Megsy, via the Archewell Foundation, be all about the Alliance for Children's Rights, blah, 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 when Megsy attended a Balenciaga fashion show a couple of weeks ago? And for those that know, we know how Balenciaga like to use children in their advertisements. It's absolutely shocking and sickening, right? Now, let's go back to this picture here, right? Because it does show that perhaps Megsy does hate Hazza. As when you see this picture right here, Resting Dollface has a good point to make about it on X, saying the following: the most awkward of body languages ever. Feet straight ahead, by torso twisted. The same thing she did when hugging Oprah at Godmother's. Feet one way, torso another. Hashtag awkward. And it's true. It's true. Resting Dollface has a really, really good point there. Megsy's leading in, and so when you look at the top half, it looks all lovey-dovey, this, that, and the other. But the bottom half, she is as far away from him as possible. Look at that. A backside sticking out, and her feet firmly planted on the floor, but not in the direction of Hazza at all. It's very awkward. Very uncomfortable as well, I would say, that kind of positioning. But when you contrast that to Hazza, right, his torso is going in towards Megsy, and his feet as well, right at the bottom. You see, one foot turned towards Megsy, the other one turned away. Yeah. This picture does not look good at all. Now, let's go to Exhibit B, because additionally, when TRG, the Royal Grift, went on their Archewell Foundation website, she found that Megsy may have actually cut Hazza's face off in the picture that's featured, whereas her face you could still clearly see, as you can see right here. TRG saying Meghan hates Harry. On their own Archewell public charity website, she cuts his face off. You're a loser, Meghan Markle. Your husband is the reason for your life now. As Resting Dollface shares it, saying, damn. Exactly, right? And yeah, speaking of Archewell Foundation, Royally Sage makes a really good point here, saying, looks like Rachel, because for those that don't know, Megsy's actual first name is Rachel, looks like Rachel sponsored her friend's event. So she came with her own press and faked cried whilst there. Transactional relationships, transacting. I'm going to get on to the fake cry in a moment. But hey, tacky is as tacky does, right? As Royally Sage says right here, Rachel fake cried and bragged about a wardrobe to the media on a so-called Friends charity event, sharing this headline describing Meg's fashion display worth £7,000. A white dress, wearing a glittering new queen ring from Prince Harry as she attends a charity tennis tournament. And yeah, let's get into this fake cry, because it does get tackier. As Cher, the fab book lover, says here, notice how no one else is fake crying like the disaster tourist. Why is Meghan Markle such a fake and a fraud? And look at this. Such a fake, such a fraud. The camera's there and oh yeah. Yeah. Had to do it when the camera was right there in the face. Now here's the close-up, courtesy of that one. Yeah. I don't see any tears, do you? And like I said, it had to be at the very moment that the camera was aimed right at us. According to Taz says, Megs is crying because she knows the camera's on her. One tear left, I go. Yeah, we all know that one, don't we, guys? And according to Taz, went in on this, saying how utterly vile to be stood there fake crying with a photographer at your feet to capture the moment. He's not taking pictures of other people at the memorial. He's got his lens solely on Meghan. All she does is perform. They are both gross. Every camera click. And yeah, this person's not taking any other pictures at the memorial, because as soon as he takes the pictures of Megsy and Azza, this, that and the other, right, turns round, puts the camera down, doesn't take any further pictures. So it does seem that that photographer was there solely for Hazza and Megsy. This was a performance, guys. Now, Royal Thoughts made a very, very funny comment that I just had to include right here, okay? Saying, I just cannot with this. The completely fake staged, managed nonsense is all day, every day now. Stunts at us. I like that little comment at the bottom. I thought that was like the funniest comment I found for this story from Royal Thoughts. Stunts are us indeed. But going around full circle here, was Megsy's hatred for Prince Hazza actually caught on camera last weekend at a friend's charity event? Because, guys, firstly, when you look at this exhibit, if this is what was seen on the Archewell Foundation website, and let me be very clear here, I've got no reason to doubt TRG. That's not looking good, really, first and foremost. You can see Megsy's face all day long, and Kelly's, and, you know, this child here, this, that, and the other. But Azza's face is absolutely obliterated. You can't see him at all. That, and yeah, when you look at this picture here, Resting Dollface has a really, really good point. At the top, it looks all lovey-dovey, but the bottom deceives both of them. Megsy's feet pointed not even towards Hazza, pointed away from Hazza. Doesn't want anything to do with him. Her bottom half here, with a bottom and everything, completely out, away from Hazza. Hazza's feet placement, again, 1 foot towards her, 1 foot away. He's half in, half out. Just not the half in, half out that he wanted when it came to the royal family. Ba-bumf. With that being said, on that bad joke bombshell, I know my strengths, and jokes are not one of them. I'm very aware of that. But on that bombshell, if you appreciated this video and you want more, and of course there's going to be more, then make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe here on YouTube. If you're watching on X, make sure you're following me at Stef The Alter Nerd for more misadventures of the gruesome twosome. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that this picture and this right here is evidence that Megsy's hatred for Prince Hazza was just caught on camera last weekend at a friend's charity event? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I appreciate all your faces. And until the next time, you guys, laters.